at me.
I wonder if it would have changed a little bit if they would have knew they were on stream.
Maybe. I think players
You always
who
wonder.
aren't used to being on stream play a little bit differently on stream, but I could be wrong, of course.
Alrighty, so we'll see if we got it correct this time. Looked like we had some technical issues last time where they had to end the match. So we're going to get started up here in about 50 seconds. So who do you think has the upper hand here going into Search and Destroy?
I think Sector... I haven't seen Team Qualified play, but if I have an inkling, I feel like Sector 13 plays more Search and Destroy than they do Respawn. But I could be wrong. Perhaps Team Qualified is also a search team. I mean, as of right now, it looks like they are running 3 ARs, so I'm looking for lots and lots of B pushes, and maybe the occasional A push here and there.
It definitely looks like they're getting ready for a B push, so we'll see how this runs out. But they got the thermals equipped, and it looks like Hot Lead coming in strong with this Duck Hunter. So let's see if him and the Space Cats can go ham.
Maybe, maybe not. And what I also see interesting again is Rex is using a silencer on that MTAR. I mean, you don't see it all that often.
A push.
That's a very interesting A push. I mean, I wouldn't expect 3 Rs to go from A push, but then again, Hot Lead brought out the Bulldog as he is going strictly to that A bomb. And it looks like the A bomb is going to get put down by C-Niles as a 2v4 situation for Sector 13, as it looks like they are going to... Well, it's a 1v4 bomb down. About 35 seconds to go. Blush picks up one. Let's hop on board with Blush. He's mid-street. There's a guy at Zig. There's a guy watching fences. Is he going to be able to pick the guy at mid-street? I don't know if he saw him.
I think this shotgun guy's going to take him.
No, Hot Lead was able to get behind Blush and clean up that first round for Team Qualified.
Really good play here from Team Qualified for the first round. Coming out strong with that A push, and I think it looked to me like it caught Sector 13 off guard. I don't think they expected the A push.
I don't think they did either, but then again, like, anything can change and anything can happen, and we'll see what Sector 13 does on this attacking side.
Alright, so it looks like Hot Lead switched to an AR and is going to be running up. Oh, he's got his Overkill Sniper class on. Coming up top, Gina's. Looking for a pick, finds somebody, gets the first pick on Hyrax. So
you know, it's very interesting. You went from a Bulldog to a... Wow, it's a 4v2, a 3v2, as Blush was able to take up C-Niles, but the bomb is down.
So at least Sector 13 was able to get the bomb down, but they are slowly getting surrounded right now. By,
Blush was able to take out Acrylic. It's a 2v2 with bomb down, about 25 seconds left to play here. I don't think that they know that there's a guy in post. Oh, he dies to Heroic in post. It's a 1 versus 2 for Reverse Neon. Can he pick up this 1v1?
Now, I think it's important to know here, Heroic is making a really good play. He moved over right through gate, circling back around, so no matter what, even if Blush gets picked off, he is in a really good position to stop the bomb defuse, and looks like they're going to take this round easily, too.
Indeed, so now it is tied 1-1 in this round count for Search and Destroy. And Blush picked up a little bit. I mean, he's 3-1. I believe he started off 0-1 from the first round. He's playing really well. He managed to get a few picks with AR, a few kills, and don't forget that they're doing pretty well. They're doing fairly well.
Are they going to do it again? Oh, they're doing it again.
It looks like
another
it
A
does
push.
look like.
I don't think Sector 13 realizes they're going to try this again. So
no, there is a guy posted at back cement blocks, probably looking at that American.
Realize it now. Hyrax, shit, flopped. Oh, Hot Lead going off right now with some big kills. One guy left. Rex, 1v4.
Is Hot Lead going to get the ace for this round? We'll see. It is a 1v4 situation. Rex versus the 4 members from Team Qualified. The bomb is down. We'll see if he can get this clutch. Now, there's a guy sitting on bomb, which is a good play here. C-Niles is able to pick him up as Team Qualified take round number 3, going up 2-1 in this search.
And it looked like Sector 13 was a little slow to rotate. It looked like Hyrax got caught by himself against 3 players, nades, the whole 9 yards, and free fire. So pretty much dead to rights. It looked like the guys that went over to B should have rotated back a little bit quicker. And maybe Hyrax should have backed up off past that semi to just try to stay alive.
Maybe, but I think he knew that they were going to push A, so he's trying to get maybe a pick or 2. but it's unfortunate that he died. And it looks like Sector 13 is going to make another B push, but there are 2 members from Team Qualified, one pushing post, one going into loading.
Who do we have in hardware right now? We have Hyrax in hardware. Gets picked up pretty easily. Rex is already down, so we have a 2v3 situation with Heroic and Blush, the only players on their team currently with kills. Hyrax and Rex struggling pretty bad with the donuts.
Right. And, you know, there was a pick. Blush was able to take out Acrylic. It looks like we're going to try and get the bomb down. There's a guy at Water Tower, and he gets taken out from the guy at Water Tower. So B1.
Team Challenge looking very, or Team Qualified, excuse me, looking very strong here in S&D, coming out of the gates real strong. I think, though, if Hyrax and Rex can pick it up here, I think that Sector 13 is going to be in a good place. So let's see if they can make the comeback.
Right, and it's definitely possible, like I said before in other series, it's definitely possible to come back from any sort of deficit in Search and Destroy as long as you get the momentum back. And I think Hyrax and Rex just need to pick it up. I'm sure they're capable of doing it. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, Hyrax I've never seen drop a donut in a match before, so we'll see. I expect him to come pretty huge here in a minute. Okay, so we got two guys down from Team Qualified, 1 guy down from Sector 13, so it's a 2v3 in favor of Sector 13. Oh no, now it's a 2v1 in favor of
Team Qualified.
Team Qualified.
Blush is bottom Gina's, and there's a guy at tank and there's a guy at mid street. Blush is going to rotate towards A, and it looks like the bomb is going to rotate back towards B bomb as they're trying to get the bomb down. Blush is definitely out of position, and this should be an easy bomb down unless Blush is able to probably go mid street or nade him off the bomb.
See if he can get the Kobe, and it doesn't get the Kobe. Bomb goes down. Both players separate, so this is going to be a very tough ordeal for Blush here to overcome.
And Blush is taken down by C-Niles in the post office, and it's now 4-1 in favor of Team Qualified. I don't know. Team Qualified may be able to just to keep this momentum. And
they are cruising,
strong.
and again, Hyrax and Rex are really struggling here. Let's see if they can pick it up here. I know Hyrax is more than capable of it. Like I said, very rarely will he ever have a bad game, so we'll see what he can do here.
With C-Niles, as he looks like he's going to be rushing post or mail, as some people call it. There is no one in it, so it looks like he's probably just going to chill in there to see if anyone from Sector 13 pushes in. Right, Hartley gets a 2-piece on Heroic and Blush. It's now a 1v versus 1. I mean, it's now a 1 versus 4. I apologize, stream. Hyrax versus all of the Team Qualified members. Hyrax was able to get 1, but we'll see, is he able to get the other 3
Now,
members.
he pulls these off in game battles matches all the time, so we'll see if he can get 2 there. So now he's the only guy. It's a 1v2. He's got another player there in post, and it looks like another one by Water Tower, I believe.
Yeah, there's a guy at Water Tower, there's a guy at post or mail, but I mean, he only has about 35 seconds to work with. He doesn't have the bomb. The bomb was dropped when someone was killed.
Very smart play here, going down the ladder, staying quiet. Looks like
we'll see what he wants to do. I mean, I don't think he knows that there's a guy in post, so if he tries to rotate B, then I don't know if it'll work out for him.
He's got about 20 seconds here, so he's really got to move if he's going to do something. And it looks like he was able to escape their vision. Looked like they didn't see him cross, but I think they know they need to go check this.
Yeah, they know that they need to rotate towards A because they did not see him at all.
Here, it looks like
there's a guy coming from mid street, and there's a guy coming. Oh, he's going into American. Will Hyrax turn around and get him? No.
Look at the timing on this. But they're going for the diffuse.
C-Niles is going for the diffuse. Hyrax is going to be mid street. It looks like they're going to get the easy diffuse here.
Yeah, no position to stop it.
That's unfortunate. I mean, although Hyrax was able to get 2 kills in that 1v4 situation, he wasn't able to finish the round out. As C-Niles is 5-2-3, he is on a 5-score streak as of right now, playing very, very well, especially as the OBJ and putting the bomb down.
Alrighty, well, let's see what they can do here. I'd like to see an epic comeback just because it'd be awesome, but we'll see what. Let's see if Team Qualified here can clean it up and go ahead and finish off and move on to the next match.
So Team Qualified picked up 2 right off the bat onto Heroic and Rex. Rex, if the game ends, is going to be dropping a donut, as it's now another 1v4 situation for Hyrax. with the bomb down, there's about 40 seconds to play with. I don't see Hyrax being able to get this one before.
No, just sheer timing. Unless he pulls off the most epic sneaky defuse of all time, he's really dead to rights. And it looks like right there, team qualified goes ahead and cruises right through the Warhawk S&D. Let's see how they do on Blitz, which is next. So, series tied 1-1.
Well, the map count is now tied 1-1. We're going to switch to, I believe it's Sector 13's host, because Team Qualified is the higher seed in this competition, if I remember correctly. I'm going to go ahead and double checks for you guys.
Nope, they are definitely the higher seed, so
they are the higher
Sector
seed.
13 will be hosting now.
That sounds like a plan. I think Sector 13 can come back from this loss on Search. I mean, all they need to do is, get a few rally caps going, and all it takes to get the momentum back. I mean, even though they've just lost that Search and Destroy, I mean, they can still come back in this series. I mean, they took map 1.
And it's important to note, too, that they did lose the Search and Destroy in the last series that we actually streamed. And but they were able to really come in strong on their blitz. So if their blitz game is anything like what we've seen before, we should see a really good match here.
And of course, Team Qualified has not played on stream yet, so we don't really know how these guys play. For all we know, they could be the best blitz players in the game, or perhaps Sector 13 will be able to get their momentum back and take map number 3.
Regardless, I think we're going to see a very heated matchup right here, because I think Team Qualified was able to really, get their breath back, during that S&D, got a little confidence going. Also important to note that Rex did not get a kill, I believe, throughout that entire S&D.
He dropped a donut. He went 0-7.
So let's see if he can get it back. Your mindset plays everything going into the next match. So sometimes, a player that's dropping a donut like that can have his confidence can be down a little bit. So we're going to see if he can pick it back up and help his team to get a win here on Blitz Octane.
Me personally, I think that he can definitely come back from that donut display. I mean, this is online. It can happen. You can have a bad game, but all he has to do is stay fired up, and I'm sure he'll do just fine. And
Blitz is one of those game types that you can really get away with going negative as long as you're getting caps, So my advice is, for someone like him that was struggling, is to really, and he is a sub player, I believe, so just get up in there, get some caps, and just really forget about the last round. If you get a kill, you get a kill, but don't